I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars, yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars, yeah, we're stars in the sky. I know you'll follow me. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars, yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars, yeah, we're stars in the sky.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, everybody. Actually, let me see if I have to double check to make sure the voice is actually working. Half the time now it doesn't. But hello. Okay. Hi. Hello. How am I doing today? I'm doing okay. Actually, hang on. Where's my... Where is my music? You should play music for this portion. And there we go. Nice, pleasant gaming lo-fi. Yes, Ben, you were very quick to shoot your load. Alright, but Ben did want me to go yellow, so I will go yellow.
Warning, voltage overloading. Adapted. Thunder impact.
No, Raz, no chicken. Piss. Also, Georgie with a 5-stream streak, thank you very much. But yeah, hello Raz, welcome in. Tom Nook took your boombox, he's charging you by the song. No, we got KK Slider. He's hooking us up, he's fine. He's cool, he's chill. Dude literally gives me his music. I don't think he's ever sold a single album. But yes, no chicken, Raz. You know what a chicken requires. But hello everyone, I hope all of you are having a lovely Monday. Time to pay our debts to the Nook. I was always really good about paying off Tom Nook's debts, but from what I have heard, some of the things he asks in this update are pricey. So we might be indebted to the Nook again. Don't, Prim, please don't kick me in the shins. My shins are heavily armored. You would not want to kick them. Wait, Ben, why are you getting out of bunny suit? Why are you getting out of bunny suit? Kick you in the balls? No. Also armored. I prepared for dick hits. Toei is holding a guess for the next Kamen Rider film poll, 11 options. Yes, I saw that 8-ball. The fact that Agito is on there and has next to no chance of having a new movie hurts me. You have Chancla. That would penetrate the armor. Okay, please be careful. Ben, let's keep such talk out of here. Not the place. What bugged me about the guessing game Toei put out is the fact that they came up with a new logo for everything. So all of it looks convincing. Though I think everyone is settled on it being a 20th anniversary Kabuto movie because that logo actually had the 20th anniversary added to it. So it actually looks a lot more likely. And you have a flamethrower. Oh my god. What? I trusted her with the armory. Why did I trust her with the armory? Caught up with Zets yesterday, certainly interesting. Yeah, I still really like the pacing on Zets. I mean, I've heard some people take issue with the early parts of it, but like I don't find the pacing to be bad. Like I feel like in the 2-episode story arc setup that they have, first episode always leads to a really good like cliffhanger thing for the next episode for that particular chunk of the story. And every time we finish one of the 2-episode chunk, they always add in something to the overall story, which I think is a really, really good pacing for it. Hello, Gara. Welcome in. What was the possible decade movie called? The next decade, I think it was. That one sounded fake. You know the actor would be down to be decade again, but that's the name that sounded fake. Even though it's the 20th anniversary, I doubt Kabuto's the answer, considering that the lead actor dropped off the face of the earth back in 2020. They could still find him if they really wanted him. The thing is that the movie would just not feature Kendo is the thing, but you'd bring back all the other tertiary characters to carry the movie, and then he'd show up like only in suit. You know, Agito, you know, like Kabuto would be there, but he wouldn't leave transformation to show his face. Get Gact on his stat. Unfortunately, Gact, I don't think sings anymore. He had some health issues. Have I seen the mecha for Space Sheriff Gabon? Yes, I have. I'm not sure I'm a fan of it. It really just feels like Gabon is just literally substituting for Super Sentai at this point. Like, okay, cool, aesthetically, you definitely look different than Zet, so you stand out a little bit, but also at the same time, you're just doing the giant robot thing. And it just feels like they're just taking the Power Ranger Super Sentai formula and applying it to Gabon, which that I don't like. I was hoping for something fresh and different, and we're just kind of getting the same old, same old. Grandmother said this. Go the fuck away. We're not home right now, leave. If Gabon slaps, I may want to cosplay Luminos. My only issue with Luminos looks awesome, but they gave him the dumbest looking weapon. Last time I ever saw anything Gact related, it was Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy VII. Actually, yeah, let me double check. Pretty sure he doesn't do anything anymore. Actually, hang on. Hang on. He actually... Hey, hang on, let me pull up the wiki, not the... I'm gonna pull up the wiki for this and not go off the AI bullshit. Let me see what his... I'm trying to find like his status right now. God, he's done a lot. Let's see, on September 8, 2021, it was announced that Gact would go on an indefinite hiatus for a medical treatment of prolonged neurological disorder from childhood, which caused a severe dysphonia, a neurological voice condition that prevents him from singing and other activities. In his promise of recovery, vowed to make a new album and tour in the future. On May 17, 2022, it was announced that he was not fully recovered, but will resume activities by the end of the year. And at January 2023, he's stated to feel at 80%. And it does look like he's actually doing some stuff. October 2025, a GAC Yellow Fried Chickens World Tour was announced. For now, the confirmed dates include starting point January 18th, 2026, except Yokohama, Japan, and then China, and then Mexico City, then Brazil, and then Chile. Okay, so he's actually like world touring at the moment. Also, thank you 253 7 stream streak. Yeah, I heard once upon a time he had health issues that was keeping him from performing. I didn't realize it was that bad, and I didn't realize he actually recovered. So that's actually good to hear. 3 Gabons are in separate universes, so instead of teaming up, they'll be fighting separate battles. They will team up eventually. They're not going to have 3 Gabons and not, put them together. But that is at least a little bit of an interesting spin. Then we're looking at like different universe characters. That I want to see. That's actually an interesting twist. But yeah, you know that's an inevitability. Like they're not gonna do that and not put them together at some point. Stream is lagging like crazy now. I've got a little bit of drop frame, but for the most part, I'm good. 27 stream streak, nice, nice. Do appreciate how many people are here all the time, like the true regulars here. Very, very appreciated. $42 from Paleo. There we go. There we go. Azure, hello. Hi, I would wave back, but my arms are heavy. So, this is gonna be a little special. So we're gonna be a little bit short today, because frankly, I don't know how interesting Animal Crossing is going to be. There are a lot of updates, but I get the feeling like it's still a very slow, chill game, so I don't know how much we'll get out of it today. If anything, if none of you have ever seen my island before, you will actually get to see my island today. I know Mari was in here, or I don't know if Mari is here. Oh, right, hang on. Let me go natural for this because Primrose sent me a present. Hang on a second, it got shuffled around. All that paper pushing got you weak, Meg. Sometimes I wish I was pushing paper around here. Okay. So it was in an Amazon paper envelope. So, could be an incredibly valuable piece. All right, so you might hear the bag ripping. Let's see. Oh, let me see. There's soft stuff inside. Aww. Oh, it's cute. Okay, it's D&D stuff. It's little D&D plushies. Aw. Okay, hang on. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? God, I hate that guy. That guy's TikToks popped up on my feed forever. I had to ban him. Like, I had to tell him, no, never. Every single time he opens something, it's like, no, you really should have kept that sealed. Like, literally, the odds of you actually making bank on this are like 1 in 10,000. Don't go for it, dude. Okay, so plushie number 1 is a little owl bear, and it is reversible, but it's like nice looking brown owlbear, and then when I flip it around, I get a gray and angrier owlbear. It's adorable. An owlbear for 2 moods and 2 vibes. That's so cute. I would take a photo of it, except that like it would take a while for me to actually like get it onto the screen. So you keep an eye on my blue sky. Like once we go off stream, I'll post a video, or not a video, but I'll post a picture of it. And then I have a chest, which I'm sure is just a normal chest. It also turns inside out. Let me turn it inside out and find out what loot I have gotten from my treasure chest. Oh my God, it's a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Thank you, Prim. They're so cute. I'm gonna keep one at the shop just to tell people like, this is the mood I'm in this day. 3 things. Okay, let me check the bag again. Oh yeah, there's a little bit more weight to it. It's at the bottom. Oh? Milk carton dice. Okay, it's a little purple, like milk carton looking thing, but it promises a dice set inside. Blackberry kitty dice, pin and sticker set. What's it say on the side? Let's see, nutrition facts, 1 serving per container, serving size, 1 pin, 1 sticker, 1 dice set. Amount per serving, cute overload, 1000%. Well, I've already had 100% of my cute today. Can I OD on cute? Blackberry jelly, 100%. Toe beans, I don't know. Yes, I have evolved past Dice Goblin. I am a Dice Dragon. Watch as I sit upon my horde. Okay, so the pin and stickers, it's this like cute little brown cat with a like a little hat around its head that looks like a blackberry. It's very cute. Ooh, and the dice set is beautiful. So it's this mix of deep purple and like cream white swirled together, and the numbering is all like bright lavender. That is neat. That's a really nice looking dice. That's not like any of the dice I have. Very, very nice. He has like what, 50 sets of dice? Amateur numbers. Amateur numbers. It's probably literally over 100 sets. I'm not kidding. I like my math rocks. There's a, hang on. Okay, so the pin is the cat. The sticker, the sticker is the cat getting into what looks like a blackberry filled garbage container. Okay, I will absolutely have to. I'll absolutely have to show you those on Blue Sky later. Thank you so much, Prim. That's a nice cheer up. That's a nice cheer up because I had to take the car into the shop today. Just looked at the repair bill. Thank you for cheering me up. I do not buy more dice every time we go to a Ren Fair or MetroCon. I didn't get any dice last Metro. Let's see. My preferences for class in D&D. I don't really have like a preference, though I will admit I'm not a fan of playing support classes. Like for like full campaigns, I have done Barbarian, I've done Wizard, and I did my Ranger Fighter mix that terrified everybody at the table. The one I had the most fun with probably was the Ranger, because that was just me cooking this like really broken build. I played Druid as well. My Druid was also really fun to play because he was like a more bullshitty kind of character. He was very clever. How to lure TJ into a trap. Pour a pile of dice on the ground. Still love the bag of holding full of knives story. Yeah, that was my Druid. That was Mirari. Truth be told, like I need to do like a whole like roundup. I need to do like a TJ tabletop for the last the scheduled conflicts campaign, so I can talk about a lot of the big moments from that. Been playing a rogue, level 13. Been playing for 4 years now. Nice, nice. Supposedly, when scheduled conflicts is prepped for season 2, there's a lot of work that has to get done, and Gob's got to get a better internet situation to do it. But supposedly, I will be playing a rogue for the first time. It's like rogue is always one that I've wanted to play, but it's always taken by the time I get to a table. Make those dice scyther things that we've lost in. My brother got a laugh out of some of your tabletops, and he doesn't really like a lot of TTRPG related things. So that's good to hear. I'm glad it's funny to people, even if they're uninitiated. Hammer smashing and lightning cleric healer for the past 3 years myself. That's the thing. If I was ever a support class, it'd probably be a cleric, so I still get some good hits in. I don't know. I like making pretty numbers go up. All right, so I said like we're starting late, and I really do want to raid out close to 7 o'clock because Tag the Honor, who we've raided previously, he miscounted. Today he is going to be streaming and going for partner finally. Like he needs good numbers today, so we will be raiding into him after stream. He's starting at 7, so we got a couple hours so we can actually take a look at this. Take a look at this update and see how Animal Crossing looks today. So. Let me get the music off, and let me go over to the game screen. Yeah, we gotta get the Otter to partner. Otter deserves partner. I always forget to pop this out so I can actually view it properly. Here, all right. Ow. Software upgraded. All right. All right. Save data will not be updated due to the new release version. Okay. Try to make a D&D character with my DM use the moveset that have some semblance to Cal Geigar. Oh my god. I want to play a D&D character where my fist flies off of my wrist and drills into my enemy's face and then flies back to me. Last character I did was a Lycan fighter that was Jiro from Kiva, if he had Looney Tunes physics and abilities. I haven't ever based a Kamen Rider off of like, or a D&D character off of Kamen Rider or like any other storyline. I try to just create whatever I think would be fun to play at the time. I'm actually having a little bit of difficulty with the rogue build I'm trying to do, actually. Not quite sold on it yet. When it's still snowing. Alright, I literally haven't booted up this island in years. So, People are gonna think I died. We will find out. Yeah, during the pandemic, me and Prim would have date night in Animal Crossing. We ran out of things to do pretty quick, though. Like Prim, this update does add some two-player, like some multiplayer stuff. You know, like we can just make like a fake island and just do whatever we want to it together. Always wanted to try D&D. Closest I got was Dragon Fable. That, from my understanding, can be seen as a homebrew D&D game. 253, if you want to try it out. In June, there is always Free RPG Day, where a lot of local game stores will be hosting events, and a lot of it is like walk up, and or not walk up. You have to register usually, but there will be open tables for people to come play at. So, yeah, like just check out your local shops, see if there's a sign up for for the event in June, and good luck to you. Okay, hello there, everyone. Right now in Avalon, it's 5:22 p.m. on Monday, January 19th, 2026. And for today's announcements, you've been gone for a while. Buckle the fuck up. I have a surprise announcement. A hotel's been built on the island's pier. I've been gone so long they've had time to build a hotel in my absence. That's probably not good. Built a hotel in the island's natural beauty will draw lots of visitors. The hotel will open as soon as the hotel staff finish their preparations. Business only for inside to head to the island's pier. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been a bit. It has been a bit. Oh my god, okay, they got a lot of mail here. What did Mom send me? Oh. Mom remembered my birthday. Bank of Nook. 9,999 bells added to my account for interest. Happy at Home Academy still thinks that I'm an S rank. Look again. We're offering an additional optional service to further expand your storage of your lovely home. Interested in home ownership, talk about the resident service to learn more about this or start the process. Luna! There's a region of dream space I wish to show you, where friends may gather and islands can be decorated with furniture and plants and more. Curious? You can only seek somewhere in your bed. So, yeah, that's the multiplayer Dream Islands now. Looks Granny. We are pleased to inform you that our new product, the Megaphone, is now in stock. No surprise about the decor outside. What, you mean Godzilla and the giant robot? Gee, yeah. Also, like, if you didn't see this, yeah, I literally built an island in the middle. I literally built a small mountain in the middle of the island and put my house on top. Oh, I see Marina back there. She's got the move out bubble, so we're gonna keep her from moving out once we talk to her. We need to find normal residents to talk to. Also, I love that I have upgraded to the Switch 2 version, but because my current monitor is not up to speed, my preview monitor in OBS on my right screen is actually faster than the one on my left. Among a million other things I need to spend money on is replacing the monitor on the left to actually have the same refresh rate as the monitor on the right. That is $200 I cannot burn right now. Probably have roaches in my house. Oh yeah, let's go, Hang on, we need to take care of something. Infestation! Okay, got that one. Did you realize you could kill in this game? mad science lab. Okay, got you. As long as you don't need to buy RAM. No. Yeah, or a graphics card, because Nvidia said the next new card is going to be like 5,000 bucks. I am very fortunate, so... Oh. My graphics card is a 5070. I'm not going to have to replace it for a long time. I have 128 gigabytes of RAM. I bought that when I built this computer a year back, and I always make sure to go overkill on the RAM. Yeah, lots of... I'm just running around killing bugs. I've totally forgotten to actually show any of you, like, hey, this is the house. You see here all the gyroids that I have collected. They dance to the music. I was in the middle of redoing this whole place. As you see, like, I don't have much of a kitchen at the moment. I never got around to, like, finishing it up, make it look nice. The front room I still like. Very Asian themed. We got Gamma right here watching out. Gamma is super chill. Yeah, you saw over here. I didn't know what to do with the bathroom. I don't know what to do with the bathroom, so I just put, like, all of the toilets. Because you want variety, right? You can't limit yourself in, like, how much you need to poop. Go upstairs to the bedroom. Get back here. There you go. Yeah, so the bedroom was his and hers. I have one side, like this side is me, so it's, you know, it's toys. Much like real life, it's a stack of model kits I haven't built yet. No, it's KK doing the Kamen Rider. Put the MetroCon banner up as a custom. That's not even the logo anymore. They changed the and updated the logo. And this side was Prim's. So it's a lot more tasteful, a little bit more gothic, more antique stuff, more sewing stuff. So yeah, his and her bedroom. And then we go downstairs to the best room. Here's my arcade. Now, to my knowledge, I do believe with this update they have actually added arcadey style stuff. I think there's actually more arcade things you can add to this. So I'm probably gonna like I'm gonna have to rearrange this to fit the new stuff. Put all my spare albums on the wall too. Felt appropriate down here. Yeah, Prim's side is missing a bookshelf. Of course, I don't have space to have, like, the number of bookshelves she would need. Ow! I want to say when you've gotten all the roaches, you get some kind of little notification noise. But I'm not getting it just yet. I don't see any others though. Seems like the rest of it's mostly roach free. Oh, never mind. Fun fact, this is the one bug that you do not catch for the museum. Any more down here? Yep. Still not getting any kind of like, oh hey, you got them all noise. Need a whole room for your books. Yeah, you need an entire library. You need an entire library in your Animal Crossing house. Oh, good. All the pesky cockroaches are gone. Feels so much better now. There we go. Okay, so the house is clean. House is clean. Now we can explore the island. And catch up with our island mates. Someone on the island should tell me how long it's been since they actually saw me. So let's go take a look at that. Updates on the board. Fishing tourney's coming up on Saturday. Oh no, it was January 10th. It's all outdated. It's all outdated. Nothing's happening now. Now all the weeds. Actually, no. The only part that's gonna have weeds is the north side of the island, where I was trying to build an amusement park and never finished it. Everywhere else in the island, you'll notice, I've weed-proofed the entire thing. So like, outside like a little bit like this, like most everything in the island has been designed and prepared to avoid building up weeds. So for the most part, it's gonna be completely clean. Maybe Mr. Resetti would have something to say. I know Resetti's a little bit different now. I'm gonna wait for, okay, so. I'm gonna wait for Canberra to finish fishing here. Because I want Canberra to be the first one to talk to. Yeah, but I do know Resetti has actually changed quite a bit, so he would actually be able to handle all those weeds up north. So yeah, he had the castle wall entrance. Oh, yeah, and there he is. Yeah, so there's actually, this is not as bad as I thought. I thought this whole area really should have been overgrown. Oh, you're here, you bitch. I still think this is like one of the best things I set up. I'm still really happy with with doing it like this. Last Animal Crossing I played was New Leaf. This one was incredibly good. Still on our fishing rod. Let's see, what else can we show you? I guess we can just kind of tour around. I can just show you what's going on. Show you my normal stuff. So here's the Beatles. Here's Beetle Sumo. This was another build I was really, really happy about. Let me start cleaning this up. A few areas still are gonna have weeds. Oh god, I remember that. We got the beach shop, run by a gnome. All of the shops that I've set up myself are run by gnomes. I don't want to do that. I don't want to actually trigger something by going over to the beach yet. Still want to explore around a little bit, clean up some weeds. My flower gardens. So my favorite thing to do in these games was, once I basically mastered everything, I would go on to like Nookazon or the places where like you could sell and trade items to other players, and I would look at what people were charging for rare flowers, and I would charge half of that. Like, I would go out of my way to tank the market value on flowers because they're just flowers. They grow by themselves and they're free to grow. Like, don't be such a greedy bitch with your flowers. So I would go and just get rare flowers, and I would sell them like half price and just, you know, fucked up the entire economy. Here's a ton of them. Here's one of my giant crabs. Golden flowers, a little bit of... I never knew what to do with farm. Yeah, or let me steal them. Yes, yes. You took a lot of... Prim got a lot of my good flowers, which is fine. And look at all these. I never knew what to do with like a farm area. Okay, there's Sprinkle. Here's some horseshoe crabs worshipping an ancestor. Flower black market, exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's all above board, so like, it's not like I'm not doing anything illicit. Also, what are you doing here? Nope. Gyroid. Come on, can't get anything else. I'll bury the rock for now. It's not nice, but it is legal. Oh no! Okay. In trying to remember the buttons, I have I have ruined my path. I'll have to fix that later. The Crab Cake Bakery. I'm not apologizing for this pun. It's also one of the only custom shops not run by a gnome, because why would it be run by a gnome? We have giant crabs. The Audie's in her house. Stop fishing so I can get a good response from you. If I talk to her while she's fishing, she's just going to give me like... She's just going to be bothered more than anything. I do not have crabs. My island has giant crabs. That is it. Mayor TJ broke something again. Town scared and the breaker mayor is back. Okay, here's the lead up to the museum. My museum is complete, of course it is. But we've added an Egyptian exhibit, and we have added the space exhibit. This was like one of my most popular Reddit posts ever when I showed off the entrance to my museum, because the space items you get from Celeste are really cool, but no one knows what to do with them. So a lot of people started creating like outdoor museum exhibits out of them like this. That was me. I thought of it. Greatest evil mankind ever faced. Ancient Egypt. Yeah, no card games available here. Heard we are actually sending people to the moon again. That seems like an enormous waste because we can't learn anything new from that. I've been crab cakes for months, but I'm landlocked, so I can't get the friend. Aww. Hello, Raptor. Raptor, I'm showing everybody my island. So here's Sasha's place. Sasha is the character that we all think is somewhere on the LGBT spectrum, but we can't exactly pinpoint where. Because Sasha is traditionally a female name, but it can be male. And it's a character often mistaken for a girl. But they are a lazy villager, which means they are male. Speaking of, there's my lazy, there's Lucky. Since Lucky looks like a mummy, we've gone dark and gothic with this house. Also, fun little trick. If you don't want those, if you're done with the museum and you don't want those bones piling up, those like little marks on the ground, like these, this is where bones are buried. So I've used it to give his little front yard some undead aesthetic. If you bury 6 bones, if you bury 6 fossils, they don't spawn up anymore. So they don't ruin the look of your island. Ah, yes, here's the farm. I have a small selection of all of the good stuff. Carrots, tomatoes, pumpkins. Pumpkins and sugar canes and wheats and all growing year-round, despite the weather. Let's see, never had anything good for this area. Which I just put up a TARDIS and a UFO. Ow! Yeah, there's no cane toads in the game, don't worry. Just some frog villagers. Alright, weed cleanup. I guess I could ask Leaf to do the cleanup, but, you know, I don't wanna. Update on the Toku series, sorry, go Sager and go Kaiger. Oh my? No. Stop that. Because it thinks I want to pick up Stonehenge here. I don't. I want to grab the... I want to grab my leaves. My weeds. Oh yeah, there's this too. You can now stand in place. You do little hoppies. But the point of this is for like, okay, I can do the electric slide. I can do the moonwalk. But the point of that is to keep you facing one direction so that you're building something. You don't accidentally screw something up. But like, this is for perfecting your building, which is actually really thoughtful. It'd be nice if they thought of it at first. Here's the turtle cult. This was another big hit on Reddit back in the day. Because my response was like, I'm not gonna build anything creepy on my island. Proceeds to build a cult. There's Marina, who's no longer has the... She doesn't have the move out bubble yet. She will eventually. There's another gyroid I need to dig up, and another one over there. Here's the onsen. Everyone put an onsen on their island. Like, literally everybody. Oh, I remember this. So, at one point... I actually, like, before I decided to clear out the north side to make the amusement park, my idea, like, one of the things I had here was an archaeological dig. So, like, this whole thing was roped off, and you could see, like, the Ankylosaurus skeleton inside the dirt, like they were still digging it up. Which I thought was really, really clever. But obviously, the display stand underneath it kind of ruins the aesthetic. Ruins the point of it, but the idea was there. Had the idea. Yeah, I put random things like this around the museum too. I felt like that was about the only way I could use big pieces like that. Yeah, here's where the bulk of the weeds went. Hey, dung beetle! Yeah, I mean, you can see where I started to kind of like play around with the idea of doing like the amusement park. So like I grabbed a few things, just kind of like tested the waters. Just so I say like, this is how this looks, this is how this behaves, let's see if I want to do anything with it. Ultimately, it's a little underwhelming because none of these things are actually big enough to use as an amusement park thing. You know, it's mostly just decorative stuff. Now, Ferris wheel I should not be able to climb to the top of. And Barra is really going for that fish. Ken's in his house. Oh. Canberra, you're the gardener. Why do you have so many weeds? shameful. 7 stream streak. Thank you, Raptor. Star review of the Gavrion trigger and the headset device for the new GOP. I'm still not sold on the whole, like... I'm still not sold on everything being, like, the robot, you know, the weapon, the giant mecha, the morpher. I don't like when they do that. And up. And up. So, for anyone who has random rocks on their island, I don't. So this is what the biggest piece of this is the biggest pain in the ass on an old island. So what you had to do was you had to cover literally your entire island in stuff. Like literally whatever you had to take up all the available like 2x2 space. Actually, 1x1, never mind. Yeah, like literally every blank spot on your island had to be covered by something. And then when you break those rocks, cover up the spot where they were, and in a couple days the rock would respawn, and hopefully it landed in one of the uncovered spots you left on the island, which is how you manipulate where these rocks spawn. So if you want a nice little rock garden like this, it's a pain in the fucking ass. See, there's Sprinkles Island. You can see I themed everyone's front lawns and everything based on them. So this is what was her name? I can't remember her name. This little pastel cub. I just look at it. Judy, thank you. This is Mag with a home and garden special. Yeah, Judy is very like cute, very astrological, so you know she gets a moon. Beach, I never knew what to do with. Kind of just, you know, put beach stuff on the beach in random spots. That's nothing too thrilling. I'm glad people enjoy Animal Crossing. I don't, it's not for me. That's fair. This is a very chill, low vibe game. DJ table playing KK Rider the entire time. It's a really good approximation of like a Showa era Tokusatsu theme that you've never heard of before, but it absolutely sounds like it.
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
Dino Thunder Red, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for following. Also, the whole point of having all these instruments set up around the DJ table is because if a Islander walks by and happens to start playing with one of the instruments, they will play the instrument to the tune of KK Rider. There's Marina's house. I think that's Black RX's theme. I want to say, it's not Black RX's theme. Like legally, they couldn't. But yeah, it does. It absolutely sounds like a Showa era Rider theme that you've never heard before. Honor is here. You wanna clarify that? There's a lot of Connors in the world. KK Rider kind of sounds like it mixes different show themes together. Yeah, this is... Let's see, okay, no one at the campsite. So here's the campsite. Some people just have that tiny little tent set up in a spot on their island. I decide, no, we're doing a whole campsite, complete with a log bridge to get to it. You see that clever pie joke? That's just how it comes. That's not a custom thing or anything. Counter McKnight Dino Thunder Red. Oh my god, it's been so long since I saw Dino Thunder, I completely forgot what the Ranger's name was. I want to talk to Canberra. But if I talk to her while she is fishing, she'll just complain about the fish not biting or something. I'm like intentionally holding off on interacting with anything or anyone because I don't want to ruin the reaction of, oh my god, you are alive. We started to sell off all your stuff. What's with the random mech statues? So, the one on my island is because, hey, it's me, of course I'm gonna have a mech statue there. For this one, it's different. I don't know where he is, because I didn't see him walking around the island. But this is for Kid Cat. Kid Cat is the Red Ranger for Animal Crossing's Sentai team. The Sentai team only has 4 members, but yeah, like they believe we also have like a green, a blue, and a pink. But the red one just happens to be a cat, so I wanted a cat villager, and that's perfect. You know, and he's a meathead. He's a jock type, so him talking like fitness and workout stuff makes sense for the superhero. So since he's very Red Ranger coded, I decided he needs his own Megazord outside. And his own workout equipment, and yeah, like a little scratching post, a little cat tree. So the Animal Crossing Sentai is Jack inspired. I don't think it's Jacka necessarily. I think it just randomly turned to 4 members. Though they might have gotten the colors from there. There's no big one. Wonder Red, basically. Oh, I don't have it on me. So I should have a magic wand on me that would have actually let me like change into my Sentai outfit. So I have one of those too. All right. Hi. Whoa, Rosebud, you're all right. We hear weird rumors like a shark attack or an alien abduction, or that you could join an alien shark circus. Hey, you look good. Different, like you've grown a bit, you know? Dig it, nah. So Canberra was one of my original villagers. And honestly, like, I know she's always very low in the tier lists of Animal Crossing villagers. You know, it's not the prettiest design. I fell in love with this character. I know she's just like the sisterly character, but like, that is my in-game character's best friend right there. So like, yeah, like she is my permanent on the island. That said, all of these have been around a long time. PJ, where have you been? I was running out of ways to fill my days waiting to see you again. Can't wait to catch up on things. How do I tell him in a month I'm gonna get bored of this game and drop it again? Actually, maybe not. Like, the new stuff... Oh, there's Kit Kat! Like, the new stuff seems fun. Yo, nice to meet you. My name's Kit Kat. I'm big into fitness, but I bet that was obvious. I was just about to... Hang on. I know you, right? Oh, TJ, hey! Wow, how have you been? What's your bench weight up to? I missed you! Don't run off like that again. Or tell me if you do so we can make it a race. I miss all the little interactions. Apparently they actually did add some new interactions to the game. Yeah. Let me dump off my stuff. Seeing you talk to them reminds me I should really check my Nintendogs. There's a few video games out there that really just do feel like the modern Tamagotchi, right? Like I have not checked in on my... I hope my Nintendogs are okay after 15 years. Has anyone been feeding them? There was Sprinkles. Sprinkles over here. Oh, I forgot about the magic garden. Oh, there's gonna be weeds all over that. That I will do like a, that I will go bother Leaf and tell him, hey, go clean this up for me. Because I don't want to risk anything happening to that decor. Can't find where Sprinkle went. Oh, no. Keep playing. No, don't mind me. I'm trying to remember how to play. I want to say the megaphone actually calls attention to your, like, villagers so you can find out where they are. So, like, Sprinkle is MIA right now. Of course, I don't have any space. I gotta dump stuff off. I did not realize my pockets were so full. Okay, Oh, I forgot you can do mouse controls in here now to play stuff. I'm not going to do it. But it's neat that they threw it in. Hang on. Figuring out the button control again. Oh, there's my lights. Uh-oh. Guess who's here to see you? Me, Kid Kat. Hope I didn't catch you by surprise. No, not by surprise. Well, kinda by surprise. Join my Sentai team. The villagers will, like, if you're this is a neat trick. This is a neat little thing to include. It's a bad time, feel like I'm hanging. So, I felt like hanging out, so here I am. Alright, what was the present? Mom's homemade cake. Well, it has been sitting in my mailbox for the last 4 years. I don't think it's gonna work anymore. I don't think it's gonna be very good anymore. Yeah, I know pretty much every recipe at this point. I'm gonna have to look up something to refamiliarize myself with the controls so I don't accidentally do anything. Oh my god, I found someone's bag and never took it back to them. You all rack garden, rock, you don't need any of this at the moment. Pile of skull, because I was taking away the map thing. Georgie, I'll be honest, I have no idea what the dish... I don't know what the dish is. Like, I don't think I've ever had it or seen it. No, I did not. I did not take anyone's bag. I found it on the ground. Oh, it's mushrooms, okay. I found it on the ground. Like, sometimes you can find items on the ground. There we go. Okay, it's down to stuff I need to keep around. Well, had exactly the right amount of fun here, but I better go home. There's a workout calling me. You have a lot of fun watching me put stuff in my storage? You know, that kind of worked out, because normally the villager hangs around way too long and it kind of gets creepy. Let me go... Oh? Wrong button. Into storage. Where are my tools? I want to find my magic wand. Where's my magic wand? All the tool stuff would be at the top, but apparently not. Okay, it literally looks like a star rod that's out of Kirby. Could be around here somewhere. I didn't sell it. Didn't throw it away. I have a spooky wand. I think that does the same thing. God. What is this? I told you to sort these items, game. Why is this still a mess? Why are the stone? Hi. There we go. That's better. That's much better. Yeah, now all the tools are at the top. There's my rod. How hard was that? Ow! There we go. Ditherian, thank you for resubscribing. 11 months. Hey, my... Ow. Made my monthly loan payment to the Astral Estate Agency. I appreciate it. Yay! Ow. Now I is Green Ranger. Alright, what else did I have? Had a nice classy suit, steampunk, I got an Iron Man. Here comes Shocker. Oh, I forgot I did that. This was like a surprise cute one. There's my Gaim fit. It's a Shocker front. The Shocker grunt. Beat him up. You had to restart your island all over on the Switch too. You had to. Like something glitch in the transfer, or were you just starting over? Okay, revert my outfit back to the default, please. There we go. Oh, first up. Alright, Nook, what do you want for this house upgrade? Oh! He's at the hotel. Never mind. Jeez, I can't even do that yet. Alright, so the game is forcing me to check out the hotel next. Actually, let me pop in to check a few other things, because shops are gonna close up too. Might as well pop into there. Here's Ken. Very Asian inspired. Ibo, is it really you? Where have you been all this time? It's really been 2 years and 3 months. That's wild. What's new with you? Lately, things I'm experimenting with fusion cuisine. Like, how's the sound to mix fish and chips with bread pudding? Good, right? You've been watching the doctor dipping his custard. Eventually, someone was going to tell me how long it's been. 2 years, 3 months sounds about right. Marina had the move-out bubble earlier. I haven't seen it since then, though. There's a suspicious boat anchor on North Shore. Oh, right, Red's here as well. I hang on a second. I need to go deal with Red, too. Imagine, if you will, Delphox regional variant based on Common Rider Beats. What, Fire Steel type? I know, I think that crosses into Digimon territory. Well, visit my favorite cousin. I'd have you back aboard Jolly Red's treasure trawler. Oh, store policy. I know you know. We have limited one art piece per customer per day. Wisely. Well, the only ones I really want from Red are fake statues to decorate with. Don't really see that happening here. What is this? The charm and elegance of the very finest cream soda wrapped into a glass jar. Actually, it looks like a glass jar of... what? What, yarn balls, I guess. Keeps yarn balls in a glass jar. Speaking of Digimon, I think Sora's VA will be here this year. Oh. Oh. Of course a warp pipe that works. Yeah, the warp pipe works. Yeah, you can use it as fast travel around your island. You know, I kind of like it. I like it. Let's get those bells from you. Yeah, and he mails me stuff, so I won't get it to walk around. I won't get to leave it. I can't remember if I bought the cooking supplies yet, so I'll just go ahead and get them now. Though I will eventually redo the kitchen. Do I need to get her autograph for you? I will get Sora's autograph myself, thank you. Can't see in here. Don't tell me you can't enter jawbreakers here. Oh, the current tails also. The only tails. This is why I can't do nice. It's not that I'm stopping you from doing something nice, but I want to meet her myself. Is there anyone else from the island I can introduce you to that's just like hanging out in their home at the moment? Well, Judy's at home. Judy might be working on something. Sometimes if they're stuck at home, they are working on things. Either like a cooking thing or a building thing. Did I finish the... Oh, Sasha's here too. Oh, nice to meet you. Wait, Snookums, is it really you? My word, where have you been all this time? Why would you neglect the island like this? Oh no. Oh no, Judy's the one who's gonna call me out like this? Keep sound needy, but we've been so lonely without you. My oh my. And here's Sasha. Hey, look! In 2 years and 3 months, my snack buddy Tyler is back. I never forgot you. You had to save snacks for us to eat together. Some are stale, but we can still eat them. Red the Merchant. But yeah, my museum is 100%. All fossils, all animals, all art exhibits. Yeah, 2 villagers have called me out time-wise. Sasha's at least being nice about it. You see where Sasha's gender confusion comes from, though. Like, he's got the visible eyelashes, he's got a far cuter design than the male villagers usually have. Sasha is an enigma. Potential trans icon. We don't know. Oh, Megan. I wonder whatever happened to you. You haven't been home and no one's seen you around. I was worried about you Sunday. Glad to see you okay, though. Need to do the bugs and fish. Ah. Ain't new update out. Good time to get on it. So the very specific timed animals. I had to fly to someone else's island to get the last fish I needed. Because it was like that super rare catch. Can't remember which one it is now. Alright. Did I ever go crazy buying amiibo cards to find villagers? You couldn't get amiibo cards for the longest time. I did buy a bunch. I do have a bunch of villagers on card. I'll be real with you. I just figured out how to make the cards with my phone. That's what I did. So technically, I still have a bunch of blank NFT cards. Or not NFT, NFC. I have a bunch of blank NFC cards still. So I could. Also, we found Sprinkle. I could make whatever villager I needed. Huh? Super fan? No way, it's been 2 years and 3 months since I last saw you. Yes, I counted. I have a notebook where I mark the days. And the pages are all here stained. I'm so happy to see you, but please don't disappear again, okay? Glad you look good, though. Put more time into your island than I ever did. Kytherian, this is the game that got me through the pandemic. Like turning off the voice filter. Like, this is the game that got me through the pandemic. Like, I was that's a ball of anxiety for like the first 6 months. So like literally my entire day was wake up, turn on Animal Crossing, ignore the outside world, have dinner, go to bed. That was a long period of time for me. So yeah, this game is always going to hold very special to me because it got me through all of that. The result is I have a shit ton of time on here. Now that it's nighttime, there's some weeds in the way, but I will show you the moon guard. I will show you like the moon pool. Wish I could, but I was essential. Ugh. It's good. I thank you for your efforts. So, moon pool, a little bit Sailor Moon inspired. Date night. Yep. So many date nights in Animal Crossing. And here's the Magic Garden. This place was gorgeous. Like, I was always really happy with how this place came out. I have literally like the best screenshot of this place. I didn't have to dig it up, but like literally Celeste, the little star obsessed owl. I caught her out here staring up at the stars while the shooting star was going by. Perfect photo. Perfect photo. Oh, also remember how I said I was tanking the rare flower market? Here's my bank of extra rare flowers. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have Leaf come in here and take out all the weeds because I don't want to risk things like the little stardust patterns here. I don't want to accidentally lose those. Was there one of us when there was a shooting star thing too? Yeah, there was. You madman. What? What? The rare flower market in this game was bullshit. Like that many Nook, like so many Nook miles just for like 10 flowers. That's bullshit. That's stupid. They grow for free, and the more of them you have on your island, the more you get for free. So like, fuck off. Fuck off with your price gouging flowers. All right, let's see what this hotel's all about. Beach shop. Trying to think if there's any villagers I didn't check in with. Oh, I didn't check in with Lucky yet. That's the way to stick it to the Tanuki. Ow! Mortimer! Tyler, good of you to stop by. What do you think? The hotel is simply stunning, isn't it? Our island has become quite famous, if I do say so myself. We built this hotel so that more folks can visit. Also, by the way, hello, who thought you were dead? You would think the guy who put the most money into Tom Nook's pocket would be the one he'd go like, oh, thank God you're back. Let me introduce you to Kappa's family here, since they'll be in charge of running the place. Actually, it's probably a good thing I skipped town for 2 years, because he probably would have hit me up to pay for this place. So maybe that worked out. Ahoy there! You already know me, I'm Cap. This here is me, the wind to me sails, me wife. Ahoy! I am Lilani. Since I heard a hotel's going up, I had to come and see it. And silent, so lovely and bustling. It'll be just as Mr. Nook says. More and more folks will bound to come once the hotel's open. Just between us, though, we're not quite finished prepping the rooms. After all, I've never been good at designing hotel rooms. At this rate, we're leagues away from opening for business. Uh-oh. I sense busy work. I wonder what the inflation is since you've been gone. Prim, I see you. I see you. Yep, now Prim has to see how bad hers is. Tyler, you think I could talk you into preparing the guest rooms? It can be simple as arranging furniture just the way you want it. Rooms. You probably have a lot of things to do with me that do not involve this. You probably have to check to see if I owe you more money. You probably have to check to make sure you didn't sell off any of my stuff while I was dead. You probably have to cancel the missing person search. You probably have to inform the news that this was all a big misunderstanding and you shouldn't be up for attempted murder charges. But no, let's get me into rearranging furniture instead. No different how you decorate your own home. Yes. Now, of course, we wouldn't dream asking you to work for free. We compensate for your assistance. What do you say? You help? I don't really have a choice in the matter, Nook. You were so reliable. Yes. You're one of the good ones. Thank you so much. You'd be a huge help to us. Come chat with me when you have the time to pitch in. Support from you and Cap's entire family, this hotel is sure to succeed. Yes. Well, I should get going now. Feel good leaving all of this in your very capable hands. So the grandma runs the little shop here. Are you here to help out with the hotel? My daughter-in-law is having a tough old time, being new to the whole interior whatchamacallit game and all. Be a good swabby and lend her a hand, yar? So it's basically an extra Nook shop. It'll give me the option of purchasing things every time. Also, I can set custom outfits for the tourists to wear. Oh, who are you? Layla! The whole family works here. God, you're helping Mom whip the room? You're nice. You're gonna help out too. First things first, can you help with the decorating? Yeah, let's see what's involved here. Oh, let's get going. So basically this wax is like a mini version of the DLC. So it's the same idea. It's like you are trying to prep the rooms for certain guests and certain motifs. Decorating the room so it looks nice. I mean, place the furniture and change the wallpaper, flooring and such. Yep, decorating mode. Alright. Instead of having similar rooms, think of variety of rooms that will make our guests happy. Picking up the themes so every room in the hotel has its own character. Won't that be lovely? I prepare some room themes. They can be designed based on the mood you're feeling. For example, room 1, they can give them a kind of old seaside room atmosphere. Fit in furniture and recommendation tab in right. Navigate there, philosophy. Oh, this is usually nothing. This is usually nothing difficult. Let's see what I got here. Blue rubber flooring, birch flooring is what we got right now. Alright, let's just kind of get some basic things in. Alright, so... Tan bed, tan end table in here. Lovely and bustling, even after 2 years and 3 months. I mean, everything else rustled and bustled, just not me. I mean, if this was a proper motel, I would be able to put a noisy air conditioner against the wall that would keep you from sleeping all night. So you need that much space, because villagers can't walk through a flat 1x1. That was fine. What else can we do? Nice. I can set the hotel cuck chair if I want. I wish I could put this at a diagonal. Oh right, I forgot we can deco these too. If we're going seaside, I don't want the dark brown. I want something like, sandier. Seriously? I am not going to put a cuck chair in Animal Crossing. I'm not one of the weird islands. Which, by the way, Nintendo did shut down an island where everything was supposed to look like some kind of like sleazy resort, like sleazy nightclub area. Like it was as pornographic as they could creatively get in the game. Okay, I like that for beachside vibe a little bit better. Yeah, it gets a sandy look. Yeah, they shut down an plus 18 island. Which, to be fair, they got away with that for so long. I think that's more than fair. That island was up for years before Nintendo went, nah, it's too far. Yeah, the creator even said thanks for letting it live for 5 years. I bought the Lego Game Boy yesterday, went on Lego today and bought the bricks to make another red cartridge and the Repro Pokemon label on Etsy. Nice! I've not gotten the notion to create like custom cartridges for that yet. I'm happy with what it has because there's no one making like, I'm sure someone could make lenticulars for the screen, but I like the lenticular trick a lot, so I wouldn't want to have like a mismatched game in there. Okay, like I said, we don't need a whole lot. Go some ocean ambiance. Alright, what do I have for wall decoration? Really, the life raft has to go on the floor? No, I'm not putting the life raft on the frickin' floor. We do a ceiling fan here. Yeah, because I want a nice little breeze going through. I'd be happy with a printout screen. Yeah, it's fair. It's not they didn't do Tetris, but Tetris is solely Nintendo. Tetris isn't Nintendo at all. Tetris is a completely different company. I know it's the iconic game because it came with a Game Boy game. I think it came with a Game Boy system. Nintendo doesn't own it. Like, flat out. I want to do a little bit more here. Oh, no. Back up to the top, please. We have these. There we go. Lighting in the room. Back to the wall decorating like intended. That works actually, that works perfect. Make this little corner like a almost like you just came in from the beach kind of thing. So we put a towel down and no. Controls, still not used to the controls again. Just open down the oh, that's a little bit that's bigger than I thought it would be. That's what she said. No, remove that. That's too much. That's too much. Let's try that again, please. Doesn't quite look like a beach towel, but I'll take it. Yeah, we'll add a floor lamp in there. Yeah, you know, we might as well make one corner compact kitchen as well. Sure. Why not? Why not? Record player's in now. There. Maybe a little higher up. The vaulted ceiling, like the huge ceiling of this place also has always been ridiculous to me. It's like the characters are like 4 foot nothing in this game. But for some reason, we all have 12-foot tall rooms. Actually, I guess that's about normal size, isn't it? This seems very high. Alright, Kronos, you go make that dinner. Okay, game, why did you put the portable record player on top of the stove? There we go. Little chair for while you're makeup. Light so you can see what we're cooking. Pretty simple, but this isn't bad. This is not bad. Let me actually, no. Why do I keep hitting that to actually pick this? Let me try this thing again. And the walls are a little bit barren. But I don't mind that. I don't mind this. Oh, yeah. Are you done decorating? Want to take a photo using your camera app? Supposedly, take a look at used for the guest room guide. Camera. No? Well, now I have to go in the editor again and add the fan back. God. Why does anyone let me, like, play a game when I don't know how to play it? Why did I not check the... Why did I do nothing to actually check the controls of this game? There we go. What's the scuttlebutt? Oh, me stars, are you finished? Oh, hydrate. Alright, we can do that. Ah. Let's sail back to the lobby together. Whenever I make hotel rooms, I tend to stretch it to the max. This being a tutorial and the fact that I have other things to do, because it's a live stream and I want to actually keep it moving, I tend to go a little bit thinner. Now, like if I'm doing like Happy Home Makeover and I'm doing like an entire resort house for somebody, that's when I tend to go all out. But this is just like a little tutorial level, so you don't really need to like break your brain over it. Oh my god, my island is a mess. Is it the weeds? You remember you can get Leaf to clean it up. Either if Leaf is visiting the main island or if you yeah, so many ways. I believe he'll still clean up the weeds if you go to if you like sail off to the other island or fly off to it with the airport. I believe you can ask Leaf to clean everything up for you. Excuse me. Hey! Are you a guest from another island? Welcome to Avalon Hotel. I wanted to see Avalon, so I dropped by. Pretty fun place, so I kind of want to stay longer. And then I saw this place, I thought maybe I could stay here. This is a hotel, right? Can I stay? Sure, matter of fact, our room's just opened up. We'd be happy to have you as our guest. You'd be our very first guest. Let me show you to your room. Don't tell them that we just got started and we don't know what we're doing. You wait here for a bit, Tyler? Yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm waiting, I'm not doing anything. Weeds are a valuable resource for crafting. True. You can make things out of the weeds, but too many weeds is not good. Showed our guest to room 1. Filbert was real happy. Stairs in the back will get you to the guest rooms. Ask me, it's never a bad idea to check on them. Hell's open. We'll be off to a great start. And it's all because of your hard work. Thank you, Tyler. Really. Now, if you get out your phone, I can thank you for all your hard work. There's 200 tickets for you. So just like Happy Home Makeover, the tickets are specifically for this souvenir shop. And you start working on room 2 now if you like. We can help out again. And Chrome Tier on my friends list is also starting up Animal Crossing. Chat, do you want to see pain? Decorate a hotel room. Also with the crafting request, strip Nook Island excursion bear. All wood, rocks, fruits, etc. Yeah, that's how to do it. They did make crafting a lot easier now. You don't have to have all the mats on you. It takes straight from your storage. At least I think that's how it works. And my tastes have changed so much since I last played. Yeah, you'd have to redecorate a lot. Stretch to refresh. All the stretching thing, I always forget you can do that. Okay, where is Pain? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Angling for perfection. Bugs, look like me. Deep dive. Treasure bug. Treasure tools. Thyroid getter. Flower potter. Pick the bunch. Here's Pain. For those unaware, in order to get the Cast Master achievement, you have to successfully fish 100 times in a row without missing a fish. Which means don't get antsy and hit the button before the fish actually catches the hook. I got up to 97 and failed. And then the counter starts all over again. So for someone looking for a time sync game, would you recommend New Horizons? So, your Oasis 2020, but I mean, the 2020 was when the game came out, so like that's when we were doing everything. Like, look, all of these stamps are 2020. Because I was doing literally everything this game let me do. So, looking for a time sync game, would you recommend New Horizons? So, Kyoryu, New Horizons really is best played like maybe a couple hours a day, because things will change day to day. New things will become available. New tasks will do. The game forces you to pace yourself. I'll give you an example here. Oh, never mind. Hang on. Nook wants to see me. But the game forces you to pace yourself because things like the shop is only going to have so many things available per day. You'll have to check the next day to see a completely new inventory. If you upgrade anything, like if you want to build like a rampway, you want to build a bridge, if you want to upgrade your storage, if you want to do anything like that that requires like someone in game to do some work, that is all of that takes 1 day to build, so you cannot just build it immediately. Yeah, like the game is still overall very active. There's always things to do. Like you can hunt bugs, you can fish, you can decorate your island however you want, go off to other islands and explore them. You can go hunting for villagers for your island. You can fly to other people's islands or Dream Island to check out other people's places. There is a lot you can do in this game. A lot. And if you like the decorating aspect, you have many, many ways of exploring it. So yes, you do have... Yeah, so yeah, it's a good time sync game if you want something completely chill, zero pressure. Like, it's a really good, like, cool down from a stressful day kind of game. Also, it's time sensitive. Everything will happen in real time. So like I showed you, the villagers know how long it's been since I was last here. On top of that, certain different villagers will have different bedtimes and different times that they are awake. So if you're like me and you are a night owl, villagers will go to bed early and then there won't be nearly as many people to talk to. So the game always leaves one person who can't sleep, so you at least have one NPC to interact with. You also have things like the museum that you can complete. There's tasks for like the coffee house in the game. Yeah, there's a lot. And then you have things like Celeste, where Like, you have different crafting ingredients and different things you can build, and they're only available for a month. Shops closed by 10 p.m. every night. You can set the island to be either early bird or night owl, which will give you an extra hour in either direction depending on how you set it. So, like, my island is set to night owl. Everything starts shutting down an hour later than default. There's one other thing I'd like to get you to help with, Tyler. Who the hell Tyler is. With the hotel here now, we want even more people to learn about this wonderful island. Don't you agree? That means, well, highlighting the goods Avalon offers. Goods? Oh, Tyler, you kidder. I mean, DIY, of course. We developed this island together through DIY. What do you mean together? You didn't do shit! I built this whole goddamn place. I believe more folks knew about our DIY, our brand recognition would skyrocket. Bringing me back to my request. We'll decide which items we want to share with our outside world. I'd like you to help crafting them. You'll need to procure the materials and fulfill a request yourself, but there's a bonus in it for you. In return for your efforts, you'll get hotel tickets good for obtaining items from the hotel souvenir shop, which can be a pain dealing with overseas friends. But it can also be an advantage dealing with overseas friends, because if you travel to the right place, like, it'll be daytime. You do fishing that you can't normally do in your area. Oh, that's the other thing. Completing the museum, unless you time travel it, which is a whole other bucket of worms. Unless you time travel, it will literally take you a year to finish the museum, because bugs, they rotate seasonally. Like, they have, like, actual fish and bugs have, like, actual real world appearance rates. So, like, you're not gonna find some bugs in the winter. You're gonna find very few bugs in the winter, for instance, and then in spring they get way more active. But there's some that are only gonna be available for like 2 months out of the year. So you have to watch out for, like, what's coming up the next month in order to add to your museum. Okay, what do we got? In this box, you find a list of requests for the DIY items we'd like you to craft and how many we need. Simply craft the requested items and deposit them into the box. Once you're done, you'll immediately receive your hotel tickets. That Captain, our courageous advertising salesman, if it were, distribute the goods, promoting on the outside world the wonders of Avalon. Yes, yes. What I've just explained to you, plus some additional details written on the sign next to the box. Look, if you got any of the details. You basically just build stuff, stick in the box, get tickets. Now the hotel is going to offer some really cool items. If you get enough hotel rooms done and you get enough tickets built up, they will start giving you Nintendo stuff. So like I can add vintage Nintendo consoles to my decoration, which would actually be really, really cool. Can some of that be handled by flying to the opposite island type, north to south, and vice versa? So, yes, because if you have someone, if you visit an island on the southern hemisphere, for instance, it will be summer, meaning you will have access to that month's summer items. So for instance, January for the northern hemisphere means winter creatures are showing up. If I have, say, a friend in Australia, hi Mace, wherever you are, I could visit their island and it would be summer. And their spawn rates for January would equate to the northern hemisphere spawn rates for July. So if there's a fish you need in July, you can fish for it in January if you travel to a southern hemisphere island. I'm aiming for those retro systems, hopefully made 8 rooms. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be going for those too. Information shown on your new DIY request page. Convenient, huh? Back from anywhere, anytime. Everything from me. Thank you for all your help. Okay, let's check out the stores. I have not checked out the stores yet. Nice freight bill. The one thing in this game, like the hotel is actually designed to fix one thing in this game, which is it does feel a little empty from time to time because you can only have 10 villagers. And I always felt like the island was big enough to handle a little bit more than that. Like, I feel like I could handle 12 on this island. But the ones who are staying at the hotel will actually randomly show up wandering your island. So it will also make your island more active than it used to be, which is cool. Okay, Nuts Cranny. Let's see what we got here this week. Today, actually. Now, most of the stuff I have... Ooh, big black refrigerator. Double door refrigerator. That is 60,000. No, thank you. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Should have expanded the island limit, I agree. The game is hard-coded to only have 10 on the island, so I'm not necessarily sure they could have done that, even if you're running a Switch 2. That's probably why they did it. The Switch 2 would have the horsepower to handle more things going on the island at once, but they still want Switch 1 players to be able to play with Switch 2 players on certain things, so that's where it gets cut off. Mag be broke to buy a fridge. I could buy a medical bed. That's kind of weird to have. Come on. Huh. The boys usually follow me around. Hey, I wanted the turnip prices right now. 89 bells per turnip. I've never seen good turnip prices on my island. The boys usually follow you around the shop. I'm not as eager anymore. Who want the megaphone? Ever wanted to talk to someone but couldn't find them? The megaphone is exactly what you need. Take out the megaphone, hold A, and call out someone's name. If they're around, they'll hear it. Oh, this only works on Nintendo Switch 2 edition, so be careful to keep that in mind. This was always a big thing, where, like, if you wanted to find one of your islanders, you could not. It was so annoying to track them down. No, that helps a lot. I don't need it right now, because we've found pretty much everybody. But if I need to find someone specific, that would be okay. Alpha South Jimmy Hart has entered the chat. Assuming it isn't stolen at the time, it keeps getting stolen. Also, I just realized I would change the display outfits outside based on the season. I did not realize I haven't changed it since a previous Halloween. Okay. Mabel will still follow me around. Sable, how you doing? What kind of clothes do you usually buy? Usually like, how would you describe your style? Lived in. They're all like, green and white checkered pattern. Maybe on an apron. Babes, doing that thing where you think everyone is you again. I mean, she already thinks she's Sonic the Hedgehog, so, like, the identity confusion's understandable. I will say how it works is a bit sketchy. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it does not. That's fine. That's fine. Sable is also, like, a really cool mechanic in this game, because at first she is very quiet and shy around you, but if you are persistent and check in on her every day, she will eventually open up. So you have to earn that one. I mean, let's see the full variety they have. They have all this stuff on display, but you have to actually go into this in order to see everything that they've got available that day. Nintendo, I have questions. Alright, Raptor, what impact would we like today? Probably be the final one of the night, because I don't want to go too far over 7. Green, okay, we can do green.
Warning, high winds approaching. Adapted, gale, impact.
There we go. Back in my default bit. Thank you. Oh god, the fake muscle suit. The balloon hat. I wish it told me if I actually had this stuff in stock in my house. It's like, I feel like I would have had the balloon hat at some point, funny as it is. No, just in case I feel silly. Oh. Just in case I feel silly, I will get that one. I've got most of the clothing that appealed to me, though. It's that thing where, like, if I visit a local store, I feel like I have to walk out with something, or I'm just not being supportive to the local business. Oh, okay, Megan's contemplating something. Hi there, Lollipop. So, I can release some company right now, I'm busy. You have for a big quiz in my place Sunday? Okay, Megan's lonely. Weird. Tag's just beginning his stream. Yeah. So this is always the weird thing. So the build, like, these guys will actually like just decorate their rooms with whatever you gift them. So for instance, here's my little friend. It's a citrus longhorn beetle. I'm fonder and fonder of her the longer we live together. At least I think she's a she, Sunday. She asked for a bug one day, and then she put the bug on display, and it does not go with anything else in the house. Yeah, but they will, if anything you give them, they'll either randomly wear or randomly decorate their house with, so if you give them something by accident, you could literally just ruin how they look. With the Happy Home Makeover DLC, you can get to a point where you can change up their houses however you want, but you cannot undo the clothing that they get. Feel free to look around. Not a whole lot to look at here. You keep a pretty basic everything. No, I'm not going to randomly use her. I'm not going to randomly use her. See, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, see, like, that camo shirt she accidentally got? I hate when she wears that. I can't do anything about it. Anything you want, something you like here, I might be able to part with it Sunday. Hang on. Hang on, can I just... Stack of books? No, I don't want a stack of books. I want to... No, I don't. I'm not just gonna randomly buy your... I'm gonna randomly buy your furniture. He's looking for him to remove an outfit, like it's a service request thing. So, Robo, she can tell them to switch back to their default look, but eventually they will start wearing that outfit again. Hey, song! Oh, you got weeds too. Of course you have weeds. Oh, well, not a lot. Alright. Will I get Donkey Kong Bonanza for my birthday? I don't know, Blake. I don't even know who that is. It looks like a Care Bear that got displaced. I mean, Animal Crossing characters definitely have that same, like, cutesy and round aesthetic. Ah, there's the new one. I'm Filbert. I heard a lot of cool things about this island, so I came to visit. There's so much I want to check out. It's hard to know where to start. Wait, you're a local, right? You can tell me all about this super cool island know-how, bucko. Never planned anything as much as I planned out this trip, bucko. For real. Just kidding. I tried to plan trips before, but the plan always goes out the window as soon as I arrive. Have a look, go with the flow kind of squirrely while traveling. Sasha's back home. Ah yes, the toy store. Once again, run by a gnome. Your ball broke, Mac. That was the other night. We did the balls the other night. Why is Resetti walking around? Hello, my name is Resetti. I'm here to greet all the island residents and inform them of our terrific reset service. Ah, dirt clods. Saying how I talk. Let me give it to you straight. I'm gonna start over. Name's Resetti. That's clear, ain't it? On your Nook phone, you got an app for the rescue service, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm the rescue mole. Ain't gonna lie, tough gig. I figured I'd start another job. Don't worry, I filed the paperwork. The reset service I mentioned earlier is called the reset service. Now, anyone who knows me knows resets and I have a little history. I'd get riled up at just the word. The game has changed. It's long past time I bury the old pickaxe, so here we are. Okay, I see you're wondering what the service is about. Let me tell you. You ever find yourself looking up and down and thinking, what a dump, and wish you could hit reset? Uh-huh, sure you do. That's where I come in. I reset it all in the blink of a mole's eye. That's about it. So, you want to give me a nitty-gritty? Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's see what we do. Here we go. A lot to get through, so no non-non. What can I reset? Let's start with the basics. I can reset decorative things like furniture, fencing, and stuff. I can also things placed on the ground. The stuff buried in the ground like trees, bushes, veggies, and weeds, I ain't touching. Can't do it. Another thing, stuff to clean up, go to your home store, so be sure you got room. Wanna hear more? Fine. Let's see. What's next? Where I can reset. You can tackle the entire island in one go. You can also focus on specific spots like beaches or areas you choose. Your call, boss. When I say beaches, I mean sandy or rocky bits to the ocean. Beach. Oh yeah, shells and things that wash up, I don't touch them. I ain't like you put them there, right? Want me to keep going? No, I think I get it. No more explanation. I get it. It's a lot. My endless yapping don't make it any easier. Oh, one more thing. If you need a reset, give Isabel resident service a call. She'll put in the order, I'll come tunneling. Okay, well, I ain't working during festivals and whatnot. That's a given. Not right now. I like everything where it is. Set? Ain't interested. No. I like where my island is at the moment. Why would I want you to reset it out of nowhere? You just randomly gotta drop that on me. Yeah, there's a UFO. There's a UFO and a blue phone box over there. I never knew what to do with that section, so I just kind of turned it into this, like... I just kind of turned it into, like, this little, like, UFO spot and Doctor Who reference. Is that reset service also throwing out everyone on the island bar? I don't know. Though it does remind me, there's like the last area I didn't really show off is the tiki bar down here. I think the tiki bar is another like really easy one that a lot of people did. There's Lucky. PJ, wow, welcome back. Just like the bugs said. Last night the bugs in my house said you were coming back. They told me to buy snacks. I thought they just wanted snacks, and I wanted snacks too, so that doesn't matter, because you're back. The bugs tell him things. So from getting pissed at resets without saves to being one of doing the reset, and he really has quite the character arc. I mean, the whole vibe of this game is to try and make things as chill and positive as possible. So they actually like tried. Like I guess they decided like that's a little much. Let's tone him back. And Prim's kicking me in the shins again. Why are you kicking me in the shins again? Oh, and I heard someone wanted to run up to me, and I skipped them by accident. Uh-oh. Hello. Say, you noticed about this in the mail already, but let me remind you. You can expand your home storage even further. Again. I'm aware that in the past I told you we wouldn't be able to expand your home storage any further. Thanks to astounding new technology, we've solved that little dilemma. We have interdimensional portals now! Now, technical specifications are company seers. I can't get into all that. Believe me when I tell you, the engineering is cutting edge. Yes. As usual, you'll need to pay the construction fee up front. 2 additional upgrades will be able to boost your maximum storage considerably. Want to expand your home storage even further, let me know. We can talk about your home. It's still a bit strange to see them all walking around. Yeah, we got hammer space now. Oh, yes. With your help, we were able to open the hotel, so we're putting together a little celebration ceremony. I'd love for you to be there. After all your hard work made it happen. Let me know if you're interested. Anyway, enough about that. This is the construction consultation counter. Can I help you? Alright, let's see. Gonna talk about your home, eh? Shall we discuss? Need to further expand your storage? Yes, of course. Can't use a loan for the... You can't use a loan for the fee, meaning you'll need to provide 1.5 million bells up front. 1.5 million. God, that's a lot. How will I ever afford it? How will I ever afford that? There's one other upgrade that costs 1.8. Oh my god, how? Man, this guy really has raked me over. Alright, give my house an interdimensional portal. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Hang on. We'll go partially bankrupt. Thanks, Tom Nook. Oh no! I can do all these upgrades to the house and I'll only have 1.2 million bell. To be fair, at one time I think I had like 15 million. I like how I have so many bell in my pocket right now that the game has to squash the font. You did give me a lot of bells. Yeah, I paid for a lot of Primrose's upgrades. So yeah, like I said before, like the game will force you to wait on things. So yes, I'm gonna have extra storage space. However, I will not actually be able to use it right away. Tomorrow, if I boot up the game, I will have the extra storage space. The game does a lot to force you to pace yourself. Iron Nugget Sloppy, and nothing really. Nothing interesting. Sometimes the villagers will actually throw out something interesting. Oh, right. It goes from 5,000 to 7,000, by the way. Okay, good. I know the last one goes all the way to 9,000. Here, I forgot. He had another thing to do. Ah, Tyler, hello, hello. This is construction consultation counter. How can I help you? We're gonna do the ceremony. Want to take part in the ceremony, Tyler? Right now, we'd like to celebrate the grand opening of our hotel. Interested? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Oh, you have so many of them out here. Oh, so the game will randomly choose the villagers, and they will randomly place them. So the fact that the game put Canberra right there, who's like canonically my villager's best friend, that's cool. I'm happy with this. A little cramped here, but welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring Avalon's brand new hotel. Thank you. Thanks to everyone's tireless efforts, Avalon is developing wonderfully. Yes, yes. A few words about the hotel from Leilani, and on behalf of Captain and her other diligent family members. The floor is yours, Leilani. Big thank you to all who put in the hard work opening such a fine hotel on this here island. Your support helps all of us make Avalon better and better. Thank you, Leilani. Next, we'd like to ask our very first hotel guest to say a few words. I found cockroaches everywhere. Happy hotel opening day. I'm real honored to get to celebrate with you, Bucko. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, a big thank you to you indeed. And finally, let's hear from someone whose hotel work was indispensable. Take it away, Tyler. Anything to add? You're amazing. Thank you for your heartfelt and encouraging sentiments there, Tyler. From your pre-selected menu. Please get ready to join me in bringing the ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take the marathon should get ready to press the green gap button. Well then, hope for continued growth and to celebrate Avalon's beautiful hotel. Hooray! Thank you all. This concludes our ceremony. Please do take care on your way home. Thus the DLC has officially begun. Not even DLC, it's like update 3.0. It is still kind of wild to me Nintendo decided, like, out of nowhere, oh hey, by the way, we're going to just do this game again. We said no more big updates, we lied. Though also, the counter to this, the coin flip of it, it does mean they are likely not planning a new Animal Crossing game for a hot minute. If they put so much work into giving this game a big update and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, we're probably looking at least a couple of years, if not longer, for another Animal Crossing game to come out, which is unfortunate, because I would love to play more of this, but I really wouldn't mind changing things up enough to feel like a brand new game. Like, this is fine. This is the game I've always played. This is the game I really, really enjoyed. But a new setting would be nice. Some expansions to the natural gameplay would be nice. You know, like we talked about, you know, we need more space for villagers. You know, so let me handle more. So this game has been out for 5 or 6 years, suddenly now they came up with a new update. So previously, the final update was like 2 years after launch, 2 or 3 years. This was one of those games where Nintendo was really good about content updates that were free, so as long as you were just playing the game and kind of supporting it, they would still be producing things for it. Give me Smash Crossing. I want to live among the Nintendo world. would be hysterical. I mean, we're getting it in pockets is the thing. So like, and there's Animal Crossing here, obviously, and now we have we have the Pokemon one coming out, Boktopia, and I'm really looking forward to that one too. Animal Crossing seems to be a game where new releases only happen on completely new consoles. That's because it wasn't a very big hit of a series until New Horizons. Because it released around the time of the pandemic when people needed to stay indoors, they needed something to do, and a lot of us, hey, me included, needed something to take our minds off of the hellhole that was happening outside our doors. We wanted something chill and relax. So, this game got way more sales than Nintendo was ever expecting. So they did support it a lot longer than they originally planned to. Ones they're only putting on game key cards. Let's not talk about game key cards. Again, it was either Animal Crossing or Among Us. Those were the two big games during the pandemic. And Doom. Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal was 2020 as well. It came out on the same day as Animal Crossing. So you either fought back against the pandemic by building your own island and living in it where the plague couldn't hurt you, or you just went around shooting demons as in response. Both are completely valid. And to give us a canonical union between Isabel and Doomslayer. Yeah, like the fun stuff there, and I'm glad Nintendo played into it a little bit. Doomabel was the best. It's crazy. It's such a crazy, weird mix, but like, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. God, the game in general was a lot of fun. This was such a chunk of my life. It's like living in, existing in this world and just turning it into whatever I really wanted it to be. Oh, whoops. Okay, gotta fix that when I have a chance. Normally, I am very good about making my island traversable. Not leaving any spots like this where I have to move things in order to make it work. Yeah, so that's what this is about. So this way, I can get it exactly in the right spot. That's actually a really cool quality of life change. No. Give me the shovel. Give me the shovel. Oh, I forgot. The bamboo okay, I forgot Oh, no. I forgot that the bamboo trees leave bamboo shoots. Okay, so not more gyroids. Don't need to dig those up. Okay, I think that's about everything I can do with the update for now. Like, I can start building onto the hotel, obviously. There are things I can unlock when I do that. Snow the Dragon, hello. Welcome in, hope you are having a good Monday. I was showing the chat the new update stuff for Animal Crossing, and I was showing off my island, because I have not touched my island in apparently 2 years and 3 months. Do you think I could maybe visit? If not, that's fine, I'll bring it. Unfortunately, not right now, Snow. I do appreciate the interest, but I'm really just kind of showing off the updates for this one. I'm not letting anyone onto the island just yet. But also, I'm probably not going to be streaming any longer. I do need to get going, so I have things to finish. Back from cooking with 15 minutes to spare. Could have dug up the bellows and replanted it back. Yeah, that's... Where did I see the bell spot? Alright, fine. Oh. Do I have a slingshot on me? I don't. Why don't I have a slingshot? Alright, posture checking, hydrating. Definitely been a hydration day. It's a shorter stream, but my water's almost gone. Wheelie stole it? Oh, you asshole. Alright, we didn't check in on Audie. Oh, she's cooking. Welcome back, Cruiser. Miss you so bad. I was legit so worried, but you'd never come back again, but you did. Don't worry, I'm still the #1 pop star in Avalon. Everyone here has missed you. So glad you're back. So, fun fact, Audie is actually based on the infamous Animal Crossing grandma, who was very famous for having an absurdly long amount of gameplay time on a previous Animal Crossing game. And that was so viral, and Nintendo loved that so much that they designed a villager semi-based on her. Oh wait, what am I doing? I talked to her once, but I completely forgot to check on what she's cooking. I probably already know what it is. Probably already have the recipe, but just in case, you have to always check, just in case. That, my bestie, is yummy stuff you're smelling. Oh, do you need something? Right now, I'm prepping some mixed fruit pie. Recipes for the so-called influencer that I'm not jealous of, so I put my own spin on it. Here's you want my recipe, yeah? From the kitchen to the chic chef herself, mixed fruit pies. Tastiest stuff ever. Go try out the recipe sometime, Foxtrot. Okay, do I have the recipe or not? No! Okay, see, this is why you have to check every single time. I don't really do much of the cooking in this game because, well, frankly, it's just ways of making different decoration. You don't really net anything from making food in the game. My character has gone years without eating. Speaking of Revenge of the Fallen Wheelie, I need to see how much one's going for on eBay. Always wanted one. So, Georgie, if you want the transforming one, I don't think it's going to be too much because the character is not all that popular. However, if you just want a wheelie from the movie and you don't really care about like if it transforms or not, there is a company doing a 6-inch action figure of that wheelie design that is completely screen accurate. So that's something to keep an eye on. Well, the DIY white press do need cooking as well as regular DIY crafting. Correct. Now, like normal DIY crafting, I do have every one of them. Yeah, this is the recipes that I'm. That is something I'll watch. It's on TFW 2005 if you want to check. Or if you want to wait a couple hours, I'll be talking about it on the news roundup tonight. I think the only other thing I really haven't done is like check in on the other islands, but you don't really need to. that's just like more services and things to do. The transforming one, if I recall right, is almost in scale, IRL. Not really. I want to say Wheelie in the movie is like 10 inches tall, and like the transforming one is like a 5-inch action figure. The one I am discussing that's coming out is like a 6-inch. I don't think it's actually like 2 to scale. Okay, so it seems like the DLC is going to be just like a whole bunch of, hey, here is stuff to build more stuff, get access to more decoration stuff. So, while we could get into that, I do have other things to do tonight. So I'm going to wrap it up here. So thank you for joining me for some chill times and checking out one of my favorite games of all time. And hopefully the new update gives me lots more to do. So, because I really wouldn't mind having this back in my life again. I need some chill vibes like this once in a while. So let me go back to the watch point right now. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit more chill vibe tomorrow. Kind of chill vibe. We're gonna go do more legendary hunting in Pokemon Legends CA. I don't know how much more we can do in that game. I might we'll probably end up capping that game once the legendary hunts are completed to my satisfaction, which might be after we catch Rayquaza, or I don't know, because there's a bunch more after that. We will have to see. But yeah, I might have even forgotten to sign into... Oh, I absolutely did. Okay, give me 1 minute. I gotta switch over accounts. I gotta switch over accounts to get to the button. Hang on, give me a second. Alright, here we are. Okay. Following. Alright. Okay, he just got a raid. So we're immediately, as soon as this raid video ends, we're gonna raid into him. Let's see. You still need shiny Scizor. I need to do that. I've got a Cleavor now, so I don't need to do that. I do need things. Let's see. We're not gonna do shooting stars incoming. What would be a good message? What's a good raid message for like getting this otter to partner? Raid kills bugs dead. No. Okay. Alright. We're gonna raid into Tagathan. The raid messages make the otter a partner Twitch. Copy paste that, get it into that chat. Now this one is really important, so please stick around for it. Tag's a good guy. He's an extremely entertaining streamer. He absolutely deserves to make partner. Today is the last stream he needs. If this stream of his goes well and the average numbers on his viewers are strong, he will be qualified to submit for partner. He likely will get it on his first shot, but the numbers we put in are going to help. So stick around for this raid, please. Beyond that, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow, we'll be back in Pokemon. We'll be doing some legendary hunting, and we may or may not actually finally get back to Metroid Prime 4. No promises, but that's the intent. But keep reaching for the stars, because one day one of them will be yours. Good night, everybody.